About Makole Letsoalo, Lolly, as I like calling her. She is 15 years of age and ambassador of Real Talk with Nthabi Foundation. Lolly has got big dreams and knows how to sing, wishes to study law when she finishes school, and always believes in making a difference in other people's lives. That's why she's a public speaker, debater, and the works. I work hard and thrive on challenges and set goals for myself. Let's hear what she has to say.
Good day. Good day, everyone. My name is Makole Letsoalo. I am 15 years of age and I'm a proud ambassador in Real Talk with Nthabi Foundation. Teenage pregnancy has become a huge virus in our country. It has affected teenagers in many different ways. Some are teen moms and some are teen dads, starting from the age of 10. It has affected them more, especially in their education. So, join us on the Empowered Girl Talk Show as we talk more about teenage pregnancy and encourage young adults and more especially my age group about teenage pregnancy.
About Beyonce Masango. Beyonce is a 17-year-old girl, an actress, a marketing director of a young age innovation. Beyonce believes so much in making a difference to the youth. I love youth so much and I always want to help. So it breaks my heart to see a lot of young girls, young boys giving up, and I always want to help them. So this is Beyonce really sharing how she feels about these young people. Let's hear what she has to say.
Hi everyone, my name is Beyonce Masango and I'm 17 years of age. I'm an actress and I'm also marketing director of the Young Age Innovation. Teenagers are getting pregnant. Day by day, there is a teenager that is pregnant. It's so sad just to think about it. I mean, at an early age, you still want to enjoy your life. You still want to do a lot of things with your friends. But now, you're a mom. You have to take good care of your child. You have to look after your child. It's so sad just to even think of what you're going to experience. It's so painful. But I believe that you cannot judge a person by just looking at them. I believe that everything happens for a reason, and I believe that we grow from challenges we face and also learn from our mistakes. So join me with my beautiful ladies as we'll be talking about teenage pregnancy on the 29th of August 2021 on the YouTube channel of the Real Talk with Nthabi.
Good day, my brethren. I welcome you all. Teenage pregnancy is a global reproductive problem health that affects teenagers, families, and communities. And it's so sad just to think about it. So there's a reason why my ladies and I will be talking about it today. So I welcome you all and our audience at home. Make sure that you comment. We want to hear what you think about teenage pregnancy. So before Lolly and Nthabi come into our screen, I want us to do a countdown. Are you ready, guys? So in a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Lolly and
Hey ladies!
How are you?
You guys look amazing! Yellow! Hashtag yellow!
Yes, girl, you know what it is.
That's awesome! That's great!
How you girls doing?
I'm doing good!
I'm doing great. I'm doing great.
Did you guys love your intros?
I did! Oh my god, that was amazing! That was beautiful! Well done to the queen! Well done to the queen!
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much, girls. Thank you so much. Guys, as you can see, the girls are taking over today. I mean, I didn't start my show. They just, took over. And I love it and I appreciate it. And that's what I aim for, to empower those young girls to really be the best version of themselves. I mean, look at that. Look at that.
Yes!
I can just leave
Girl, say it.
Bona.
So basically, I can just leave the screen and allow them to just run the show. Girls, I can do that, ne?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna challenge you guys. I'm gonna challenge you guys, ne? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave the
Okay.
screen for a few
Okay.
minutes and allow you
Okay.
guys to just have a call. I don't know if you're gonna reintroduce yourselves or what. For just a few minutes, do that. When I feel like I'm satisfied, I'm gonna jump it back. So I want to see how amazing you guys are. If you can take over from me, if I feel like Lolly, Beyonce, today I don't feel like recording. Can you guys do something on my channel? I want to see if you guys can pull that off. Do you guys think you can pull it off?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe Beyonce would start.
I need energy. I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced. I need energy.
Okay.
Okay.
So, in the count of 3, 2.
Hey everyone. My name is Makole Letsoalo. I'm 15 years of age and I am a brand ambassador in Realtalkwithnthabi Foundation. So today we're actually going to talk about teenage pregnancy, which is something that it has become a virus in our country. So it's important for us as teens to encourage other teens about teenage pregnancy. It's something that is not good. Some other teenagers are suffering, they're becoming teen moms and teen dads. So it's important for us to keep talking about teenage pregnancy, keep encouraging others about teenage pregnancy and spreading it worldwide.
Yeah. Hi, everybody. My name is Beyonce Masango, and I'm 17 years of age. I'm an actress. I'm also a marketing director of a young age innovation. So we're going to talk about teenage pregnancy, but I believe that first we need to understand what is teenage pregnancy, and I believe that teenage pregnancy is when a young girl, starting from the age of 10 to the age of 19 is pregnant at an early age. And it's so sad, so painful just to think about it, just to imagine what she'll go through before she gives birth. I mean, I believe that as youth, there are many things that we want to do. We still want to go out with our friends. We still want to take pictures. There is a lot that we want to do. But now you have to sit with your child, look after your child. It's so painful. So I'm so excited to discuss it, to help one another, encourage one another, because I believe that they can just fall pregnant. There is something that went wrong. So it's about time we just talk about it, we guide one another, and we'll take it from there.
Yes.
Guys. My girls are on fire. Those girls are on fire.
Oh my God, I forgot my water. Oh my God.
Girls, it's fine. You'll get your water. You'll get your water. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about water. You'll go get it. Okay, girls, let me officially welcome you. I think you know when you and I have our own conversation, we get all excited. So let's try to behave and even bring the excitement to our audience and greet them. Everyone who's watching, whether you watch them from Instagram, no, not Instagram, Facebook, and of course here on YouTube, we welcome you. Thank you so much for joining. Guys, we're still on the series of teenage pregnancy, and I'm so honored that our empowered girls, I mean, these girls, you've seen them before. These are not new faces or anything. These are the queens of this channel, okay? They are the ones that make things happen for young people. I mean, as a young person myself, well, I like to think that I'm young. I mean, I'm 34, but I like to think that I'm young. They're laughing at me. Okay, yeah. I'm a little bit older, but yeah, but I felt the need to really have people like these two queens to really be in here and empower you guys, and of course to also be the voice for the young people, because as much as I can speak, I believe that when you hear it from the young people themselves, it becomes so easy, it's relatable, and it makes so much sense, like when I say it. So girls, welcome again. Now, you guys broke the ice. Beyonce just explained what teenage pregnancy is all about. Loni, you also just explained your part as well. Now, Do you guys have a speech for me? Have you guys prepared something for me?
Well, I could say it's questions like, firstly, what is teenage pregnancy?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right. So I think I'm gonna allow you guys to, obviously, like obviously come up with those questions, which I believe already we had discussed this, and just break it down a little bit. What are your views and all of that? I think since, well, Beyonce mentioned it, but let's dive in deeper a little bit into it. I don't know. I think Loli can start since we were just talking now. What is teenage pregnancy? How? Yeah, let's break it down for us. I don't want to put words into you guys' mouth. I want you guys to be in control of today's show, and yeah, anything goes for me today.
Well, teenage pregnancy, whew, yeah, ne? And it's not actually good that as young kids we actually in a stage where like we in teenage pregnancy. I mean, you're a kid and you bring a kid into earth. Um, it's something that it's not good, and it causes unemployment, and it affects other kids when it comes to their education. To some drop out of school, some have to drop out and also come back again, and when they come back again they start all over again. So it's something that it's really dangerous, I could say that, and it's not healthy for us because there's some kids who live in an environment where it's not good and they're full of poverty, and they get to have a child and they don't actually take care of everything, because when you're pregnant as a woman you need to eat healthy stuff. Obviously women get this craving stuff, and as young kids you're unemployed, you stay in a place where it's poverty and you have no money, and all this unhealthy stuff comes into you. So it's something that is dangerous because like it ends up being at a point where like you get to lose a child because of the unhealthiness. So teenage pregnancy is not that good.
So if I can just summarize what you are saying, you're basically saying that teenage pregnancy has so many effects. So it's not just about just being pregnant. There's so many things to consider. You
Yeah,
being healthy, you maintaining, a healthy diet or eating the right food,
yeah,
and being able to get all the things that you need during your pregnancy. And you mentioned something important about, poverty and all of that. And when we get to that, I want to also emphasize the fact that, when you're a teenager, you're still dependent on your parents, you're still dependent on your family. So already you have someone who is supporting you, who is, taking care of you. So bringing a child to this world could actually mean that you are bringing an extra to be maintained. And because you're a teen, it means that you won't be able to do anything. Your parents or whoever your guardian, whoever that's taking care of you, will have to take care of your child as well because you're not working, you don't have any means. Now, Beyonce, what's your view?
Well, I think teenage pregnancy, it's all about, teenagers. I was so shocked when I was researching about teenage pregnancy. I found out that also 10 young girls are pregnant, 10-year-old. Like, imagine a 10-year-old young girl being pregnant. I mean, just to even think of what she will go through, like, it's scary, and I was so shocked. So, but at the same time, I realized that we as black people, sorry to say black people, we lack knowledge. It's very important to sit down with adults. It's very important to sit with people who are older than you, who know more about adolescence and everything that you'll be going through your steps as a teenager. And I think we judge a lot on teenagers. I think we don't educate them. And it's very important to educate youth. We can't judge a person by looking at them because you don't know what happened. Maybe that person was raped or forced. I don't know. So it's very important to sit down with people who are older than us. It can be your mom. If you're afraid to talk with your mom, it can be your sister. I don't know, anyone so that you can learn more and have knowledge about adolescents. That's
Okay.
what I can say.
All right. No, thank you so much for that. And
Thank
so
you.
just, adding on what you're saying. Okay, or maybe summarizing what you're saying. By the way, guys, my nails got chipped off. I don't know what happened, but anyway, we're not about nails. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'll be okay. So just coming back to Beyonce's laughing at me. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. Now, what you're saying is very important when it comes to having conversations with parents, good communication, and everything. And that shock that you have of just a 10-year-old being pregnant, I'm shocked as well. I'm shocked as well because 10 years is a very young age. Like, it's a
Yeah.
very young age.
The
At that
child.
time, like, I mean, when I see a boy there, I run away. 10 years, I don't even remember, even have like a memory of me even thinking of wanting to play with boys or whatever. No, 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 no. But now, just to dive in deeper, teenage pregnancy is caused by many things. It could be because you're young, or maybe you got raped, you know you become a victim of rape, or sometimes you just found yourself in a vulnerable situation where someone older, because I believe that for as long as you're a teenager, you will have to really listen to what your parents have to say. You will
Yeah.
need to listen to your guidance and everything. So when someone a bit older, for example, tends to tell you things, or maybe offer you money to say, if you sleep with me, I'll give you this, I'll do that. And because you're young, sometimes there's that fear. You just do things because, oh my word, I'm young and all of that. I would like to think so, but obviously, I'm looking forward to, somehow even having a conversation at one day where someone who was robbed of her voice to share more. But also, just to add on this conversation, we also have young people in schools. You guys are in high school
Yes.
right now, correct? In school
Yes.
where you see girls and boys dating, you know, holding each other's hands, lunchtime, they're together. You guys see that. This is the question that I have. What do you guys
In
see
it,
at
like, oh
schools?
my god,
I could say
that
I
is
see
so
everything.
funny. Can you
I
hear
could
you
say I see
properly?
everything. These kind of things they happen, kids dating. I feel like sometimes I don't that's the thing. I don't actually understand why they date. Maybe because they think it's a lifestyle. And I think they would go like, "Oh my gosh, I love that guy," and all of that. They don't know the difference of love. Do you really like that guy? Like, I actually was asking myself this other time that why would you date knowing very well that the guy that you're dating, they provide for him at his home, same as you, they provide for you at your home. So why are you guys dating? Because like people who date, they independent, they don't sneak at night, they don't lie to their parents when they want to meet each other. It's normal. So I feel like this thing, as kids, we don't understand what is dating.
Mm,
If we see another person dating, they will go like, "Oh, okay, I can date too." They see it as a lifestyle. They see it normal, and they see that there's no problem with it. So that's the thing.
true. Okay,
Yeah.
Beyonce.
Well, well, there is this friend of mine, the time when which grade I think I was doing grade 10. So she told me the other day, she was like, my friend, I have this, I don't know what's wrong with me. Like, I have this weird feeling over this other guy. But because of like where I come from, how I was raised, I think that I should maybe be a lesbian, date girls just to avoid this feeling. So my advice to her, I was like, you know what? Honestly speaking, I don't know what to say. I don't know what I should advise you to do. But you know what? I believe that once you start being a teenager, once you start at the age of I think 13, it's where you start developing strange things. So my advice to her was like, if you are not fully ready to be in a relationship. Do not be in a relationship if you know that you cannot refuse. If he says let's go to the parties, you won't refuse. If he says let's have sexual intercourse, you won't be able to refuse because of you are weak. In life you must know yourself. If you know that I'm a very weak person, do not be involved in things that you won't be able to say no, with things that you don't feel comfortable with. That's what I will say.
So from
Yeah.
what you were saying, I have a question. When is the right time to start dating? What age?
I
At what age do you feel like I think I should start dating? Because I mean, you are 17, Beyonce. Lolly, you are 50. Let me just make it personal. Lolly,
According
at
to me,
50
I
years
think when
old.
I'm independent. According to me, I think when I'm independent, because right now I'm under my mom's arms, and dating is one thing I see like it's a waste of time. Why would I date when I'm so young? I feel like when I'm independent, yes, as children, you might have feelings for that guy and all of those kind of things, but one thing that dating, I wouldn't. I think when I'm independent is the best time.
So what if tomorrow your mom gives you 2 million rand and says, "My child, this is your money. Be independent." And at that age you are probably 17 or 18. Are you gonna date because you are independent?
Nah, nah. I believe. Um. Okay, let me put it this way.
Yeah.
Rakgadi wa gago Osinthabi once told me that, my child, date when you are 20 upwards, when you
Yeah.
are already finished with school. So I think I still have that in my heart. So I believe that when I'm 21, 22, 23, up there, that's when I
Okay.
could date. Yeah, because right now, it's still early.
Okay. Thank you for your feedback. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I'll come back to you. Beyonce, when is the right age to date? When do you think is the right time for you to date? Or are you dating? Yeah.
well, I actually don't know when is the right time, but I think it's when you are fully ready to be in a relationship. Because in a relationship there is a lot, so I feel like
Mhm.
it's when you are ready. Like I said before, being in a relationship, you really like I said before, you really need to know yourself. If you know that I'm a weak person, and if this boy tells me that let's have sexual intercourse and you won't be able to refuse, do not be in a relationship. So I think at the age of 21 or 18 to upwards, I don't know, I really don't know, because as people we differ, we develop feelings in a very different way. So it's all what I can say is that when you feel that you are ready, do not be pressured. If your friend is in a relationship, don't be in a relationship because of your friend is in a relationship. Even if you see them, going to the malls, or maybe that boy is buying him, I don't know, flowers, chocolates, spoiler. Do not, like, in life you mustn't be influenced by logic snacks. So you have to know yourself. If you know that you're very weak, you just have to let things pass. That is
It's all
my
about
when not your
self-control.
right time. Yeah, your right time will come. Your right time will come.
All
Yeah.
right, girls. Thank you so much for your response. Very interesting, I must say. And I think we have people in the comment section also just agreeing with me that this is actually interesting. We have homemade to say, you know what, we should make our branding look yellow because today we are a yellow light. I mean, we should make
Yeah, that
our
would be
yellow.
a pretty
How about
idea.
that? Hmm?
Yes, now that
Yes.
is. Uh-huh.
Basically, guys, we are welcoming the spring. We are saying, spring, we've been waiting for you.
Guys,
Come
don't
already.
stop. My network
Yes.
is giving me a
Hey,
problem.
homie. Sorry, you were
What were
saying
you saying,
something, Pia?
Beyonce?
My network is giving me a problem, guys.
Oh,
So sorry about that. But yeah, I've noticed it's been buffering a little bit, but I think we can hear you still. So if it's still okay, then it's fine. If you feel like you might want to log off and come back again, it's still okay. We'll manage, okay?
Okay.
Don't worry
Okay.
about it. Homemade by Cebu saying, hey, real fam, hello. We have Crumbs Trading. Wow, thank you so much for joining, guys. This guy is from international. He's not from South Africa, okay? So
Wow.
definitely let's give him some love. Thank you so much for joining.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank
Um,
you.
yeah.
Young age innovation.
Woo, woo, woo. Let's give it
Yeah.
up.
Boom, 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 boom. Oh, Beyonce she's having a problem.
No, it's fine. We will just obviously add her back on stream once her network is okay. You know, it happens, guys. Technology does that all the time. We
Hello,
go through
Yeah.
it all the time, all right? So they're saying profound. Thank you so much. We're glad. All right. So I do not believe there should be a particular age because even as adults, we haven't even figured out a lot about relationships. Yeah. Don't you believe there are things to know as a teenager? Don't you believe there are things to know as a teenager? Wow. Okay. Interesting. And thank you
Yeah.
so much for that comment. So before obviously we continue, let me just also touch a bit on that. And he's raising a good point, right? He's raising
Yeah.
a good point, but I also want to jump into this part first that and he's right. As adults, I mean, I'm older. I'm a married woman at this point, but obviously, I don't think I can say that I have everything figured out about life. But one thing for sure is that before why there's a bit of a sound. I'm not sure. I'm gonna mute you guys, and once I'm done speaking, I'll unmute. Ne?
No problem.
Muted myself, guys. I muted myself. Okay, so basically, what I wanted to emphasize is that as much as we are not sure at what age we could be dating and everything, this question really came to me as a question of young people are exposed to a lot of things. Well, you know what? I don't think this was gonna work without you guys being in it. It's fine. We'll worry with the background sound. It's fine.
Yeah.
Young people are already exposed to a lot of things at a very young age, and it's not cool. It's not cool.
Yeah.
Some are good things, some are bad things. Social media has kind of opened a gateway of young people doing things. Now, I want to bring the education aspect. That's why I even asked this question. And it's a question of what knowledge do you have about dating? What do you know about dating? You guys
Yeah.
spoke a lot about feelings. And the question that I have is that when do you know that you have feelings for something? What are you feeling? Because it's the same thing as okay, if maybe you guys are friends and then you like, oh, this I like Beyonce, I want her to be my friend and everything. You've got, I don't know, is that friendship feeling when you say when a guy you find yourself interested in a guy, what what do you feel when you say I have feelings for that guy or whatever? Now there will never be the right age to say, okay, I know, but this is what I believe. I believe that there's information, there's knowledge, there's experience. You have people that have experience in terms of relationships, in terms of
Yes.
dating and everything. And someone from primary school, I'm sorry, I'm not going to listen to anyone from primary school, even early years of high school, or you, Lolly, maybe 15 years,
Yeah.
and then you're going to tell me that this is my relationship, this is how telling me your experience. I'm not gonna listen to it because I feel like no. At that point, at that age, you focus on your studies, you focusing on growing
Yes.
up and whatnot. So what I can summarize from this is that as a young person, as a teenager, for as long as you're at school and everything, be fortunate enough to have people that will somehow guide you. You were fortunate, Lolly, that you had my aunt, who's a principal of the former school that you were in, who told you that date when you are 20 and above. And as much as she said that, I also want to add on what he said to say even when you get at 20 and above, and then you feel like, I don't know anything about this, dating, and I don't even understand what this feeling is and everything, then don't even do it. That's why also it's important to communicate with, your sisters, your older, older people. I mean, I for one have become that sister for you guys to say, hey, Tabby, this is what's happening, and then you have a conversation with me. I'm not gonna, well, obviously, there was a moment where I had a conversation with Lolly, and it was just chats of her and male friends at school and everything. It was nothing like dating and all of that. But we spoke about that, and then she asked me what is right, what is wrong, and everything. It was just that conversation, nothing to do with dating and everything. But the fact that she had opened that platform to even engage with me on certain things, then it means that, even later when someone says, Lolly, I like you and everything, and then you feel like maybe I like him too, you come to me, I
Yeah.
won't have the best answers. I won't have the best answers. Or maybe your parents, you engage with them. Maybe some feel like, I'm afraid of my mom, I can't talk to my mom about this and everything. Do your best in terms of finding knowledge about these things. You get taught at school, you get to see your friends talk. When they talk, listen, ask questions, exactly, find out, but don't be pressured. I think peer pressure is what also causes young girls and boys to get into things that are not right. Peer pressure should not, Beyonce was mentioning that don't be pressured to doing something that is not right, something that doesn't resonate with you. Don't be that it girl or want to be an it girl at school just because other girls and boys are doing something. Don't do that. Value yourself and know your worth as a young person. And don't even rush to date. I feel like I'm going around the bush. I will tell you guys that don't even consider dating while you're still trying to figure out yourself. If you haven't figured
Yes.
out who you are, what you're about, don't even think about it. Learn about it, ask questions about it, and all of that. And the best people you can ask questions to is the people around you. It could be your mother, it could be your brother, your sister, or whatever. It doesn't matter. You get my point. So that's basically
Yes.
what I want to say. So, is there anything you guys want to say after what I just said?
I think you're
No.
right. Eh? And about dating, I've never approached a boy and say I like you. They came to me, but
Yeah.
I was like, okay, and there's this boy. He sits at the back of me. Tables are like this, so he sits at the back of me, and next to there was this other time there was a boy who was sitting next to me, and we were actually talking about this conversation, and he was like, hey, wena Makole, mara nna ke go understand, like, people are dating and all of that, but I've never seen you with a guy and all this stuff. And then Abare, how about we date? Oh, momorago are, oh, we more fela ka Makole. She would never, which is right. So they didn't understand me, or like, are you a guy or are you a lesbian or what's happening? Guys, what you doing? Give me fela, according to me. Why would I do this kind of stuff? Like, I'm not ready and I don't want to. It's not that I'm not ready, it's just that I don't want to, and it was funny because that one at the back of me knew that I was gonna be like, so I think what you're saying is true. It is
Okay.
true.
Okay. Beyonce.
I don't want to eat anything. I don't want to say anything.
But
Yeah,
based
hey,
on
I
but
actually have about abortion, like,
Yeah.
teenagers do stuff, and once a girl figure out that they're pregnant, they get to have an abortion. And abortion, for me, I haven't learned a lot about it, but the way it is, for me, it's really dangerous, because at the future you're gonna meet somebody that God gave you, and it's gonna be a problem for you to give that person kids, because if you had an abortion, that some people cannot have kids because of that, if I'm not wrong.
yeah,
You know, I
there's
have
just so
this. My mom told me the other day that there is this girl from my previous high school. She found out that she was pregnant and then she just killed herself. So it's so sad. It's so sad. I mean, like, yes, she's pregnant. I don't know if we should say it's a mistake or I don't know, but killing yourself, it's not a solution, and it will never be a solution. I believe that, in life, as the more we make mistakes, the more we learn, the more we face challenges, the more we grow. So killing yourself, it will never be a solution. It won't be a solution. And there are also some girls in my school, they are preventing. And the other girl told me the other day that she doesn't menstruate. Like, imagine. So if you don't menstruate for the whole year and then the second year you don't menstruate, so it means in future you're going to have a serious problem. I mean, imagine having a big house, many cars, but still you don't have a child. So I think prevention, we should also, try to educate this young girl that it could somewhere somehow be a problem.
Because our bodies are not the same.
Yeah, true. So I don't know
Interesting.
if you guys, I don't know if you support prevention, but I totally don't support it. I don't. I do not support it.
So there was this other time I was in class, and there's this our teacher is pregnant, so she had to like get out of the school. Do you guys call it maternity leave? It's the word, right?
Yeah.
When you're
Yeah.
actually pregnant and leave school and all of that. Yeah. So there was they gave us this other teacher. She had to teach us. Meanwhile, our teacher was not available. So she came to our class and she was like, "Guys, I want my assignments." And then she was like, "Okay, meanwhile, because we have time, how about you guys tell me what you guys want us to talk about?" So because I know my class is naughty and all of that, they were like, "Sex, let's talk about sex," and all that. So there was this other time she told us a story. Because I'm not on Facebook, she said it was on Facebook. There was this guy. I didn't hear the story very well. It seems like that guy and this other girl were not actually dating. So they actually had sex, and the girl turned to find out that she is pregnant. So she told the guy, and the guy was like, "I'm not ready to have a child." So those words that the guy said means that the girl has to have abortion. So the girl was like, "It's my body, I'll make a decision, it's my child," and all of that. So the guy was like, "Okay, suit yourself." And the girl kept the child. So few years down the line, the girl met the boy at the park, and she saw the boy with a wife, two kids. They were actually having like kind of a picnic and stuff like that. And the girl approached the guy and was like, "Who, but when you're having a picnic and with your family and all of that while you abandoned your child and all of that," and the guy was like, "I told you that I'm not ready to have a child. So you decided to keep the child." So
Sure.
it was like that. So the question is the guy fair or not fair?
Okay. All right. So before I jump into the conversations, I see we have Prompts Trading is actually saying that, at this conversation, he's got so much to ask and say. And this conversation it feels like the chat is not enough to type everything. But Prompts Trading, I have left a link on the comment section. If maybe you want to jump in and share your view, and maybe even ask with whatever question you might have for us, you're welcome to click on the link and join us on screen and just share a little bit of that. We are more than happy to hear what your views are, because this really is aimed at empowering others and making a difference to others and somehow opening an eye. We are not here because we are the perfect people in terms of how to answer, but we are
Yeah.
sharing what knowledge we have, and we're having a conversation about the issues that are affecting young people. Now, to jump into what you guys are explaining and everything, the other day I had a conversation with a nurse. I had a conversation with a nurse who, by the way, on YouTube, it's best if you use the word terminate, not abortion. Apparently, it's just a rule, whatever, but it's
Oh,
fine.
okay.
Yeah. So we spoke with that nurse, and she shared, challenges that young people go through, and obviously challenges of terminating the baby and all of that. Now, um, the truth is, it's sad when, because even after that, I had a conversation with a life coach, and I asked that question. I asked a question of what happens when that boy is told that, hey, let's say, I'm pregnant and I'm young, and I tell the boyfriend that I'm pregnant, and then he decides, no, that's not my baby, and walks away and goes away. And what do I do? And I decide, okay, let me go and terminate the baby and everything. I'm young and all that. And getting there, because as much as termination of pregnancy is legalized in our country and all of that, there's more issues. It's not just an issue of you terminating and being okay. There are issues, it can be mental health, depression, it could be a lot of things
A lot of
affecting you.
things.
I mean, and I also asked the question of like contraceptives, whatnot, could that they have an impact? But apparently, according to the nurse, she said that they don't have, they're actually helping you not to be pregnant or whatever. But the truth is, our bodies, our immune systems are different. People handle stuff differently in their bodies and everything. So I am not in the medical space, and I don't have 100% correct answer to say, is this good or is it bad? Can it affect you in the long run or it can't? But the truth is, at some point, there could actually be something that could have an impact in your life in the long run. Imagine if you had to be terminated, because according to the nurse, there was a girl who terminated not once, but more than once. And imagine if you had to constantly do that and you are young. So, Beyonce mentioned a good point to say, what if now you grow up, you wish you have kids, and then nothing is happening? But we still cannot really conclude to that, because the truth is, even if you're experiencing such, it's best that you go and get medical assistance, go to someone who can somehow help you understand. Now, the whole point of this conversation is to really, obviously, because I love how you guys are so open about these challenges and clear about how they can affect a person and all of that. Now, I want to, we almost, because I want us to keep this to an hour. I want to jump into the conversation of, young girls, of course, because, okay, no, there's a question. Before I get there. Comms Trading asked the question, what
What is your
is
understanding?
your understanding about maturity? What do you understand about maturity? What do you guys understand about maturity?
Maturity.
Yeah,
That's a good question.
yeah. So the word maturity, when you say you are matured, what does it mean? Yeah.
I
So
think it's maturity. It's when
mm,
you're mature enough to take care of yourself, mature enough to make decisions on your own.
mhm,
Not
mhm,
exactly on your own, go on your own way without your parents' knowledge and all that, but
mhm,
mature enough to, like, I could say right now I'm with my
mhm,
brother. My mom left on Friday and I've been with him. So my mom left us knowing that I'm going to take care of my brother, since my brother cannot cook, cannot bath himself, cannot take care of himself. So because my brother has a sister, I am here to take care of him, help him bath, make him food, and all of that. That is matureness, because my mom is depending on me, my little
mhm,
brother. So
mhm.
maturity is, it's growing up, taking care of yourself, making your own decisions, and yeah, many more things. Learning more about this whole teenage pregnancy thing. Hore, when since you are mature enough to take care of yourself, it's
Mhm.
ho ya ka wena gore, are you taking this road or wait yang? But
Mm.
if you take
Yeah.
this road, here are the consequences. But if you don't take this road, here are the things that are going to save you from these consequences. So I think maturity, yeah, that's how I can put it.
All right. So Beyonce, how would you explain the word maturity?
I'll say it's when you, I don't know, but I'll say it's when you take decisions in a correct way. I'll say it's when you are starting to be independent, and I won't say it's when you are fully, fully grown, because of I believe that in life we go through different challenges, and as long as opila ulumotu, you're still gonna face challenges, even if you're 96 or 100, you're still gonna face challenges, and those challenges you're going to learn from those challenges. So I believe that being matured, it means that you like oh who bulegile, man, like you understand life
Mm-hmm.
better. You understand life better.
Yeah,
So yeah, that's
yeah.
that's how I see maturity.
Yeah, there's many ways to explain it, but I think you guys are on track. And just to add, I think maturity on there's a bit of a sound, and I don't know what it is. It's not nice, but it's nice.
True.
Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
know,
So
maybe it's me or something.
no, no, don't worry about it. I think it's obviously because audios are coming from different directions. Maybe that's why. No one is using earphones, so I'm not sure what it is, but it's fine. Um, just to add on maturity, when maturity is when you have the ability to think for yourself, to reason, to also be able to, have certain feelings of maturity, certain feelings that will indicate certain things that happen in your life and all of that. Now, when you're matured also is when you are able to depend on your decisions, and when you are able to reason and be developed in a level where you are able to see, to be advanced or better than you were from whatever an early age or anything. It can be, associated with different things. It can be how you are emotionally, how you are, how you reason, how you socialize with people, how you engage with your friends, how you engage with your parents, how you engage at school, whatever. But as you mature, maturity also goes with learning. Knowledge is power. So knowledge helps you to learn and to see things with a different eye or with a third eye. It helps you to realize certain things that you thought were right, only to find that they were not. When you're still young and not understanding things, probably after eating, you would put the plate, I don't know, on top of the stove, only to find that that stove is hot. But as you grow older, you realize that no, if I put this in the stove, it means that it's gonna burn, right? That's why how you start maturing, you realize that no, it has to be in the sink because it has to be washed. And then that's the first step. As you grow, it's another step. You realize that no, okay, but no, even if I put it on the stove, no, it won't burn if the stove is not on. Now you're starting to learn things. But you realize that as much as I said that, it has to be in a sink and it has to be washed there. That's where it belongs. And then you develop just like that. It's evolving. Maturity evolves with time, evolves with knowledge, evolves with experience, because from a young age you have your own experiences, and it also goes even with your experiences, whether it can be dating, because we were talking about dating earlier, whether it can be dating and everything. You will experience boys saying, I like you, be my girlfriend. And you'll find that weird or scary. You will run away. Later, as you grow, you understand that, okay, no, I now know what dating is when a girl and a boy are together, and what they do, they start holding hands, whatever. As you grow, you're like, no, they also kiss and all of that. And when you realize that, okay, this is how it happens, but I'm not at that stage, when a guy approaches you or a boy approaches you, you'll be like, no, I'm not going to date, because you're now mature, you know it a little bit. As you continue to grow and you feel like, I'm a little old enough, which I think this conversation we can have later. I don't feel like we are ready to have the conversation of saying, I feel like I'm old enough. Not at this moment. I don't think I'm ready to have a conversation. You guys, one is 15, one is 17. I don't think it's my place. If maybe professionals would want to do that, but I feel like you guys are still young. And if I can share my experience, at 17, I also had guys approaching me, telling me they like me and all that. And I remember a boy asked me, like he wanted to take me out, like date me and all that. And I remember I asked him, give me 15 reasons why you love me. That's what I said. I said, give me 15 reasons why you love me.
I actually
And
say
then
5. I'll get like okay,
15
because
reasons
I
why.
actually say 5. Why? Give me 5.
I said 15. I said, give me 15 reasons why you love me and all of that. And even asking for those 15 reasons, I didn't understand what those even after he, like, I don't think he even said those 15 things. But even if he had, I don't think I was even at the point where I can say, okay, okay, those 15 are fine, now we can date, because I didn't really understand much. But also, people mature in a different way. Some
Yeah.
mature while they're still a little bit young, and I can also relate it to a different race. White people also, you find that there's a girl who is even married, and then you ask her age, she's like 17 or 16. She got married when she
Yeah.
was 16 and all of that. And you can see that this is someone that can reason and all that. So maturity could actually be different for others and all that. So what I'm pushing here, or what I aim to go to, is, or what I want us to achieve, what I want us to achieve, the concept of understanding that as a young person, you need to know and have information about things before they even happen to your life, before you can even experience them. So have knowledge about all of those things, and depending on your body, because now our bodies are different, right? You can
Yeah.
have a certain body. The food that you eat can allow you to. I mean, I was shocked when I went to a primary school and realized that a lot of young girls actually get their periods. I was like, I got my periods when I was, what I was a little bit older. I don't remember what
I
age it
was
was,
dumb.
but you get my point. So it's
Yeah.
different for everyone. It's different for everyone, because also apparently even the food that we eat can also affect. So there's just different hormones, different everything. So there's just a lot. There's just a lot. But now I love that the word maturity came into the conversation, because I think it's also a light of how you grow, how do you develop. And I'm glad that also Gloria is here. Gloria commented on from Facebook saying, um, I think being fully developed, I think that's her explanation of maturity, being fully developed. And I love the word fully developed, because you can develop and not be fully developed. So meaning you can have an idea and knowledge, but not fully be there. So that is something that young people should actually take into account. Now, girls, I feel like I've spoken too much. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys wanna just ease this conversation? What do you wanna do? What do you wanna do? Tell me. What do you
I
guys
don't know,
wanna do?
Beyonce, do you have something to say?
Oh, sorry,
No.
sorry. Our guest is here. I didn't see him.
Hi.
I was backstage listening to y'all. It's
So
interesting.
sorry. How long were you
Thank
waiting? I
you.
just noticed now.
I've been here for a little bit, but it was fun listening.
My apologies. I was just going on blabbing. You know me very. I talk too much.
No, you don't. You're pouring an amount of knowledge, and it's interesting to kind of hear all these things. By the way, my name is David,
True.
and I just want to say hi to your channel and everyone that is watching us. Don't forget to subscribe to this account and like and share this whole thing.
Thank
But
you.
I just wanted
Yes.
to join the teenagers. I'm part of the youth program here, so I love the teenagers. I love the youth, and I am always in a way to challenge them to do better. So I'm here. If there is any questions or things, all my controversial questions, if I have to answer them. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Awesome. So now, since you came up with the question and the understanding of maturity, I believe you heard the girls explaining, and I also shared a little bit. Do you wanna share a little bit more about that?
Yes, and thank you so much for giving me this opportunity, first of all. And the young ones, I don't know your names, but I just want to say thank you for allowing me to join you on this journey,
Sure.
because what I want to say before we move on is what we are doing here. You may not understand it and how far this can go, because this video can be there for a long time for someone else to come and tap into this knowledge. So I want to say thank you for giving us the opportunity to also share this knowledge in the first place. What I want to say is, and it might be a little controversial, but I want all of us to be a little bit open-minded in the discussion. What I want to say is, first of all, when it comes to relationship, I'm from Africa, right? I will speak from different angles because I'm in the United States. And just to say this, it's already, I think it's 4 a.m. here, and I had to still join to just, so when you sent me the
Wow.
link, I had to just go get a little freshen up and join you guys.
Yeah.
What I want to say is, it's a very tricky part of life. And coming from Africa, I know how all parents, and it's so funny the way your parents are. It is so funny. That's how most African parents are. They are very
Yeah.
sweet, but the way they probably may show it to us, we don't see it. You know, we sometimes get into an argument when we are in the teenage era. But
Yeah.
there is a lot to learn as a teenager. At that age is where all that adrenaline, all that craziness, all that things come into your head. Now, when you're being bombarded with that amount of energy and knowledge as a teenager, that is the time you need to open up, have the experience, have the exploration. Now, I will explain all these things I'm saying to be able to bring out that genius in you. It is not okay for us to always shut down on certain things. Now, do I condone teenage pregnancy? No. Do we say teenagers should engage in sex? No. But what we are saying is, there's a level of maturity. Maturity is when a person can make judgment, a sound judgment on using wisdom and all these tools in their life to make a decision. And the reason why I said about the relationship about the older people, because some of us, the older people, are still making wrong decisions. A lot of people who will watch this video will in the future comment on it, how many mistakes they've done as much as people that are older. Now, the younger ones, what you can do is, as your sister who was given this opportunity, then you have the opportunity to ask them questions. And I like the way she didn't even shut you guys down on some questions. These are time to ask the questions. Is it okay for a guy to say, I like you? Yes, guys are hunters. They are going to always say that. It doesn't matter. But it is you as a woman that is growing up to know, you don't even have your own money. You come into school, you have to ask your mom, your dad for money, right? But can we be friends? Yes. Can we be friends to a point that our parents will know about us? Yes. Can we be more open to understanding what it takes to be a teenager? We have guys today that are older and they feel some type of way approaching a woman. You know why? Because growing up, we were not taught how to even treat a lady, because in your head, you get pregnant. You don't want to get any lady pregnant, because all our parents are teaching us that don't do it. Don't get in a relationship. But what is a better teacher than experience?
Yeah.
A good experience.
Thank
Not
you.
all experiences are going to be bad. You get what I'm saying? So yes, I was listening to, I think, Makole. Yeah, if I'm messing up your name, I'm so sorry.
It's
You can
fine.
call her Lolly.
Yeah, okay, Lolly. What I heard you. If your level of maturity is when you want to step out of your mother's house, when you're independent, that is okay. But there are things that people who got some women also try to take time and focus on their like education and everything. And when they were a little older too, they also had issues because they didn't know how to date. They thought it's all about their success. It's not at a point. You see, so it depends. It's a very dicey area. That's why I said maturity. I didn't put an age because it's not about money. Someone can also have money and they are failing in relationships.
Good point.
So I don't want to talk too much. I hope I can answer as many questions, but all I want to say is it's a level of maturity that you need to be there. I don't know if.
Do you girls have any questions?
I've got all the information. I'm satisfied.
You satisfied?
Yes.
Any question?
Yeah, I'm cool.
You cool. Okay. No, the girls don't have any questions. So thank you so much for that. But I think just to wrap it up, we appreciate that engagement, and we glad that we can even get someone else's perspective on this conversation. I just want to say I appreciate that a lot, and I wish for us to have more and more engagements on this. I think, because we had scheduled an hour, we can go on, and yeah, we won't have enough time, but I think there's still so much more. And I'm hoping that, these conversations are just going to continue going. And thank you so much, because you brought a very important aspect of maturity, a very important aspect of not thinking that money is everything. Money is a gateway or a solution to you being matured or you starting dating and whatever. It's not all about that. It's about having knowledge, developing yourself to a level where you can reason and make sense of things. So thank you so much. Can we just obviously give our guests a round of applause, because yeah, he really
Thank
gave you
you.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate you so much. Thank you.
All right.
Oh, guys, that was beautiful. That was awesome. I think
Amazing.
no, that was amazing, because honestly, we grow when we have people that see value in what we're doing, and also be able that are able to even share their views. I mean, this is so important. I mean, I believe that by the time you leave here, you also have an idea of, okay, so maturity means this. Maturity means that. Okay, teenage pregnancy means that, So you somehow have an idea and a clue of this whole thing. So we're almost out of time, girls. We're almost out of time. I think the
Yes.
conversation gets through, and we had to play a game. I don't know. Is this still time?
Yes.
I didn't
There
prepare
is. Unless you have questions. Do you have questions? I don't have questions.
questions. I didn't prepare questions, so I have my water ready if I don't get it
Oh
right.
my, can I go fetch mine?
Yes, you can go fetch your water.
Oh my God, trust me, my questions are, I don't understand what I wrote. I'll be back.
Okay. All right. So, by the way, so as Lolly is going to fetch her water, let's Beyonce, your questions are ready. I don't have questions, guys.
Why?
I don't know. Like, okay. I'll come up with questions. I'll see how you guys ask your questions, and I'll come up with questions. It was hard for me to come up with questions. It was really hard for me. Guys,
Really?
don't explore yo. You guys will be exposing my IQ here. What if I don't know the answers?
Here they are. Here's my water. Whole huge water.
Yeah.
So Beyonce starting.
I don't have questions.
Okay, let me start.
You don't have questions. How many questions?
Are you ready, guys?
Okay, we
It's only
ready?
three.
So please explain the game. Please explain the game.
Okay. The game, each one of us has to have like 3 questions. Even more than 3 is still fine. So when you ask the question, you're going to choose.
Because of
Yeah, 3 is fine. So when you have a question, you're going to choose who are you going to ask. And the person, if the person gets it wrong, then dun, 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 dun.
Okay. Okay, I'm ready.
And you have to watch the person drinking the whole glass. It has to be full. Yes! Oh, we said glass, but it's still fine.
Okay, no, I'll go get a glass. It's fine. You guys continue. I'll go get a glass. Continue, girls.
Oh, what is that, Beyonce? Do you have a bottle of water?
No.
Go get.
Okay, I'm coming.
No. Oh my gosh, I'm alone. Okay, I'll sing. They say, oh my God, I see the way you shine. Take my hand, my dear, and place it one more time. You know you stopped me there while I was passing by. And now I'm back to see you dance just one more time. Ooh, I see you every day. You know I like your style. You make me wanna cry. And now I'm back to see you dance just one more time. So they say, dance for me, oh. I've never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, yeah. Now I'm begging to see you dance just one more time. Okay, I'm done.
Okay. I didn't see her there. I didn't see Beyonce there. I know. We need the last part so that we can dance. All of us. Come on.
Ooh, I see you every time. And now I'm there to see you dance just one more time. So they say, dance for me, oh. I never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, yeah. And now I'm there to see you dance just one more time. All again. Yeah. I was alone.
I mean, can your
But you
girls do
slayed,
this?
girl. You slayed.
I want to brag. Can your girls do this? Can your girls? My girls are on fire. Can you?
You know what it is. You know what it is. We got this, y'all. We got this.
Okay. I've got my
Marawa, waiting, Marawa.
It's big.
Okay, it's fine. I got you.
It's actually big and wide. Look, it's wide.
Okay. Yeah, it is. It is.
Okay.
Beyonce, you have that cup, right?
Sorry?
Beyonce, do you still have that cup?
The cup, yes, I do.
Okay, no problem. You starting, Beyonce.
Okay, you ready, ladies? Are you ready to have some fun?
You can start.
So here's what's gonna happen. So I'm gonna ask you a question, and you're going to have 3 options. So the one who thinks she knows the answer, you raise your hand, and then you give me the correct answer. Are you ready?
No problem. Oh my gosh, why am I so nervous?
First question. Who is the first person to go to the moon? A. J.B. Scott. B. Neil Armstrong. C. Alan B. Nthabi.
Neil
Nthabi.
Armstrong.
Yay!
Ah, what? How can I forget the simple? My questions are so simple.
Yeah. Okay.
Nthabi, you have 1 point. You have 1 point.
Any question
Second
for
question.
me? For me.
Who is for all of you?
Okay.
Who is the first African to win BET Awards? A.
Bona.
Wizkid. B. Burna Boy. C. Nasty C.
Oh my God.
Should I repeat the question?
Yeah.
Who is
No,
the first
We have to
African?
answer.
Nasty C.
Nasty C? No.
I'm
No.
drinking water.
The correct answer is Wizkid. He was the first African to win a BET award. So, Loli, drink.
Drink.
I'm the first.
Okay.
So question number 3, last question. Why do we celebrate Women's Month? A, because they are independent. B, they take good care of their children. C, we pay tribute to more than 20,000 women who marched to the union buildings to protect against the extension of past laws to women. All your hands are up. Who was the first one? Oh my God.
Let's at the same time.
Okay,
it
yeah.
was me.
At the same time.
Should we answer
Which
at the
is the
same time?
correct? Yeah.
No, I raised first. Bottom line.
Bottom line is that Bonnie Gloria on YouTube answered it first.
I'm out of here.
Go on, Lolly. What's your answer?
Number C. Obvious.
Gloria also got it right. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh my God, my questions are the worst. I'm asking.
I think this is so nice, and because I didn't have questions prepared, I will just work with your guys' questions. There, is it fine?
Okay.
Yeah,
it's fine.
But you can think of any questions though.
I only have one.
It's fine. Who is the first person to do a bulb?
A what?
Who is the first person to do a bulb? A bulb. Don't Google it. Do not even try it. Do not even try. I'm watching you now. Answer me.
Can you just give us like options? Like, oh my God, I don't know.
You guys you don't know. All of you.
I know it's Thomas something.
Yes, Thomas Edison. Yeah! Beyonce, drink water. Beyonce, drink water. I don't care.
Even read Relabukile is supposed to be part of this game. She knows the answers. There. Thank you,
Okay, I'm drinking.
Thank you so much. You got it, Queen. So who's drinking the water?
Beyonce.
Beyonce, drink up now.
Go. Yeah. Okay, number 2.
Number 2.
Who is huge studio in America at Atlanta? Yes.
Who is what?
The first black person to build a huge studio in America at Atlanta. Tavi.
Tyler Perry.
Yay! What are you gonna say, Tyler Perry?
Yeah.
Beyonce. Okay.
How many points do I have? I've got how many answers? 3 points, right? 3. I've got 3 points.
Yes, girl. You rock. You rock.
Let's go.
You rock now. Beyonce, I'm gonna give you one now. Don't worry.
Okay.
Okay. Lolly was born on the
May. 5 May.
May Karikai 2000. I'm saying, Tommy, you are the worst now. You are worse than anything in the whole entire universe.
2006.
Yes, girl. Yay! Karikai.
5 May.
Yeah! You go, girl. You go, boom, 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 boom. What is Sienna's real name for the queen? Yes. Now you go.
The thing is, I was trying to remember the day because I know it's maybe, but I wanted to remember the day because I remember I forgot this year, and now I remember. No, she reminded me. I'm trying to think, and it's not good.
Now drink the water. 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 Drink. Oh, that glass is huge. Yeah!
I told you that this glass is huge, and you didn't believe me.
What is Sienna's real name from the queen?
Who is what?
What is Zianda from the queen's real name? Yeah, Sianda.
Sianda.
Ah! Akabukela TV. Yo, Beyonce, kill it, girl.
Is the one and only Cindy Masango.
Yeah. No. Yes. Drink water. Drink. You must stand next to the toilet's door, not inside, just next door. Yeah. Drink water.
No. Okay, I'm still gonna finish. Mara. Gloria, my friend. Gloria. Ora gore wa o sa shapanyana ka SMS ore ne ke le betse. I'm gonna drink lots of water.
Finish now. Le email wa ropa. Oh, ako bangkanya left, right, and center.
My stomach is full.
You close. Yay! Okay, what is your question?
I don't have. Okay, I just have one question.
It's
Who's
fine.
the Minister of Health? Who's the Minister of Health?
I'm Kize. You.
Who is the Minister of Health?
It's Mkiza, right? Mkiza mama.
Kiri, who is the Minister of Health? I want the full name. Or actually, I want the full name now.
Hey. No, this is.
I don't know.
I want the full name. Name and surname now. Gloria, don't comment first. They're gonna see the answer. Don't comment first. They're gonna see the answer.
You.
Who is the
Mara guys, it's Mkize. It's Mkize. I forgot the name. I don't have an extra phone to Google now.
I know, but I forgot the name.
If you want to rescue them, you can comment and rescue them. Both of you guys, can you please drink? You don't know. Drink water. You don't know. Before you drink water.
Because I said the surname. I am drinking. I said the surname.
I want the name is the surname. I want the name is the surname.
I'm not fighting. Beyonce, drink now.
I want to drink. Hi, whoa. Lolly's even. Lolly's that. Wait. Beyonce, you are cheating. I didn't.
And it's a cup. And it's a cup.
The water is not full in there. It's not full.
Hey.
You put it on the bottle.
It was full, I promise.
She said it was full.
I wanted to look like
You see.
Okay, drink.
Rebukina just commented. Rebukina just rescued you guys. Rebukina just rescued.
Please, man, damn it! We are failing at school. But I said it. I said, Kiza, guys, I watch the news every day.
My sister, I appreciate that you watch the news now, but also my sister, when you watch the news, you don't watch half news. Even the name, you can't say the name half. It's like you say before. There are a lot of kids out there, okay? There are a lot of kids out there.
Yeah, ne? Even Sean kids.
I mean, you know, even guys, you know what? Renabuhide is dead. Like she is laughing. She is laughing her lungs out on face. But we love and appreciate you, by the way, Renee. We love and appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
I enjoyed the game. I enjoyed it.
Yes. So our last part. Let me see your water, guys. Look. Mara, guys, I drank more than anyone else.
Lolly's drinking the water from Woolies. The one that is went to private school. Okay, we see you, girl.
Yes, you must check me.
Yes. Yeah, Rebukhana just made a good point, which I wanted to also emphasize is that we currently have a new minister, which is no longer Zweli Kize, which is now Joe Alcala. Yes.
Wow.
Currently, this is our new one. His first name is what? Matume Joseph. It's not Joe, it's Joseph. His name is Joseph. Well, Joe didn't like nickname. So
what happened to Kize?
Go ask the news. Go on the news and find out. I don't know.
Yeah,
Google.
I should go to Newsroom Africa.
Google it.
I will.
I wanted to Google the Bob guy, and then you said no, don't Google.
Yeah.
Relebukile says, love you girls, love you ladies.
We love you too.
Thank you so much, girls. You know what? We can talk all day, and of course, data is expensive and all of that. And I don't want you guys to stay longer. I mean, we can go on for another 30 minutes, but that's if you guys have enough data to do that. But for me, no, I don't want to compromise you guys in any way. Now, I love you guys and all of that. And I love, having such conversations with you guys. And I'm glad that, in the midst of us having a conversation, we also got to have a bit of fun and play the games. And those games were not just games, they were quite informative. Someone did not know exactly who came up with that bulb. No one knew exactly. Someone didn't know who was the first person to go to the moon. someone didn't even know that the new Minister of Health is Joe and all of that, Joseph. So there's just so much that I think was positive about this conversation. And as much as we are, we were talking about teenage pregnancy, we also became in a level where we just appreciate this. Now, how much time do you guys have? Can we wrap it up?
Yeah, we are actually at the last part, but not exactly the last part. So our last part is, what advice do we have for teenagers?
Okay. So the COVID one, do you guys want to touch before or after?
Beyonce.
Oh, okay. It's going to be after. All right.
The COVID part.
Oh.
Okay. All right. So yes, girls, I think you can you can start. I don't know who's ready to start advice for teenagers. Should I hide myself because I'm not a teenager?
No, you can. We advise teenagers, and then you advise as a mom.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. You guys go first.
Okay.
Okay, what advice I have for teenagers is enjoy being a teen and don't rush things. Your time will come for you to experience things. So that is why we have to actually enjoy being a child and enjoy the moment that we're in, embrace ourselves and love ourselves. And it's best to how do I put it? It is best for us to just enjoy us as young as we are, do young things that our children are doing, so that when we grow up, we can also do what grown-ups are doing, not like trying to do what grown-ups are doing. And when you become older, then you don't enjoy being a young adult because you've already been trying to do that when you were young. So I think it's best for us to know ourselves, love ourselves, and don't be pressurized by a lot of things, and be careful of what kind of friends you surrounded yourself with. And yeah, that's what I could say.
Awesome.
Well, the advice that I have for teenagers is that always, this is what I tell people every day, always know yourself, know who you are, don't compare yourself with other people, appreciate yourself, love yourself, and don't be hard on yourself. Yes, work hard, but don't be hard on yourself. And one thing that you also need to know is that it's it's life. So you have to always make sure that you make good decisions. If you're not sure about your decision, go and talk with your mom, go and talk with your dad. I talk with my dad a lot. Shout out to you, dad and mom. I love you so much. So yeah, go and talk with your aunt, or I don't know, go and talk with someone who's older than you, because they have experienced everything that you're going through. Yes, they cannot experience exactly what you are going through, but somewhere, somehow, I believe that the more you talk with people who are older than you, is the more you're going to learn a lot. And always, when it comes to careers, when it comes to subject streams, I want people to choose what they love. Don't go just because of your friend is doing science. Your friend is going to study tourism, or I don't know, QMAT. You also want to go there. You also want to study that because of maybe science, feeling a genius, or I don't know. So always do your best. Always be you. Be true to yourself. Love yourself. Because if you don't love yourself, nobody's gonna love you. Accept yourself the way you are, and always put God first in each and everything that you're going through. And know that we learn from what? Our mistakes and challenges that we face in our daily lives. We'll grow from them. And I love you guys.
Yeah, wow, that is amazing.
That's amazing.
So, as a mom,
Okay. I wanna say it, but I don't know. I felt like maybe I'll close it up when I close, but it's fine. Since we're here, let me just give my advice. I was a teenager at some point. I did mistakes as well. Somehow, tried to entertain boys when I was not supposed to. But the good thing is that I had people around me that were able to guide me. So, teenagers out there, if you are watching this and you experience pregnancy at a young age, or you are surrounded by friends that I have that and everything, don't judge them. Don't be that friend who says, "Ooh, we're not pregnant, now I'm not going to be pregnant," or whatever.
Yeah.
Don't judge. Just obviously don't wish for yourself to be in that position. Don't wish to be in that position where you're pregnant, but don't also laugh at them and everything, because you might be doing that and they might feel uncomfortable, not confident, and they might feel scared to even come to school. So be kinder to each other. People make mistakes. Some got pregnant because it was, a wrong thing to do. They were not thinking right. They're still young. They're not matured enough. They experience these things. So don't be that bad person or putting more burden in their lives. And also don't also expose yourself to things at a young age that will result to you being pregnant or being in a position that you don't wish to find yourself in. So do the right thing. And how do you know that you're doing the right things? You know that you're doing the right things if you constantly grow and educate yourself and learn and have people that will somehow we call them accountability partners in a way, people that will somehow check you out. And in this case, as a young person, your parents, your siblings, people that you look up to, those are the people that can hold you accountable, because they somehow monitor you and all of that. They're not somehow trying to control your life, but they're seeing how you're progressing and everything. So boys will still be boys even when you are older, even if you feel like you want to apparently people want to test. There's a word that people want to test the waters. Don't be that person who wants to test the waters, because you'll never know what's underneath the water. What if it's what is a crocodile and then it grabs you and then you're gone? What if it's so? Don't tap out when you are not at the point that you should. So be wise, do your best, stay in school, be the girl that you wish to be born at 10 years to come. What you're
Yes.
admiring, your dreams are valid, you are beautiful as you are. And even if they laugh at you saying that way, nah, you don't hang out with people, or you don't do this, you don't do that, it's okay. Let them laugh. You are going to be shining tomorrow while they look at you and go like, how I wish I was her, because you
Yeah.
made the right choices.
Wow, that is
That's
amazing.
nice.
Thank you so
Yes.
much,
That's so
Joseph.
amazing.
Thank you
That is
so much.
amazing.
So are we done? Like, are we really done?
No, relax, darling.
No.
Oh,
Yes, so the COVID part.
Lord, you know what? I was thinking about this song that you remember that when I was with you, there's this song that you played, that you sang for me. That one that I sent you, the idols one, that someone was
I
singing at
remember.
idols.
Oh, I
Like
remember.
it
Oh,
would
yeah,
make
yeah.
my day. I'm just saying that it would make my day if you had to sing that song. I don't know, somewhere along when we are busy. I
It
don't
would be
know.
the conclusion. It would be the conclusion.
And then, oh,
Then
okay,
after Beyonce closes
okay,
the
I'm
show.
happy. Okay, I'm
So
happy. I'm happy with it.
the COVID part, we wanted to send our condolences to everyone in the whole entire world who have lost their loved ones. So we would want to say that be strong. Not anything that is the worst never lasts. It finished, and I want them to know that they're with them in spirit, and everybody is with them, and they should be strong, and we love them.
Thank
Yeah,
you so
true.
much.
Yeah, and
Thank you
also
so
to
much.
us who are still alive, we should make sure that we take things seriously, and whatever that you want to do, just do it now because tomorrow is not known. And I must say, we're very lucky. We're very blessed. I mean, it's a blessing to wake up each and every morning. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. So, the people who lost their loved ones, we are sorry. And just know that God is with you. God will give you strength to face it, and trust me, it will pass. It will pass. That's what I could say.
Thank you so much. This too shall pass. I mean, guys, I also went through that a couple of weeks back. I was sick, and I thank God that I'm okay now. A lot of people didn't manage to, get out of their sick beds and all of that. They lost their lives, and people are still losing their lives. And I think what I can just ask is that as much as we can wash our hands, sanitize, and all that, this thing will,
Yeah.
the COVID can somehow come to you. But having said that, don't be ignorant. Don't be that person who will not sanitize, who will not wear their masks, who will not social distance and do what's supposed
Sorry
to be
about
done and all of that. So do whatever that you can, play your part and protect others. And yeah, protect your loved ones and allow God to really be your guide, because honestly, we don't know what this thing is and it's affecting us in a big way. But all we can do is to try our best and just, wash our hands, sanitize, make sure that when you wash your hands, you sing that song, Happy Birthday to You, sing it twice, then you can rinse your hands. Don't just put the soap and then go and then you rinse. No, make sure that you wash them thoroughly and all of that. But yeah, nevertheless, we are children of God. God is with us, and we will be better. We will be great. We will overcome what we're going through right now. And yeah, what's next, ladies?
Do you want to tell her, Beyonce?
Oh, it's the end of Women's Month. So, Lolo and I, Lolo and I, we decided that each and every one of us should, write something for you, Alison Tavi. So, Lolly, do you want to start? Do you want to read?
It's okay.
Do you want to start?
It's okay. I have it here.
Okay.
Should I start? She's gonna cry.
Yeah,
Trust
start.
me, Beyonce. She's gonna cry.
Don't
Okay.
cry, Alison.
Alison Tabi.
I need water first. Wait, let me drink water. Okay.
From the moment I met you, I knew that we did not meet by mistake, but it was God's plan for us to meet. I will never forget the day we met each other. It was a blessing that I thank God for every day. You are the best thing that ever happened to me. I wrote this letter to say thank you. Thank you for everything, for giving me an opportunity in life. Thank you for being a mother, sister, and a friend in my life. I never even thought that our relationship would go this far in life. Oh God, how amazing you are. Oh Sintabi, you are my inspiration, my role model. One thing I've learned from you is to never give up and keep on trying until you make it. Don't be perfect, but try the best that you can. I want to say thank you, and thank you. I was the one crying.
Oh my God, don't cry. Guys, I don't want to cry, so please.
I'm
Okay,
sorry.
so, dear Tavi, you are an amazing woman, Alison Tavi. You and I met a few months ago. but we communicate like mother and daughter. I've never met someone like you, someone who care a lot about other people. What I love most about you is that you don't give up on youth like other people. Your work is so amazing and I enjoy working with you. People like you will always be remembered, not about what they have, but about their work and kindness. May God bless you. Wishing you nothing but the best. When God created earth, I wish I could open my heart and show you how much I love and appreciate you. But then I remember that when God created earth, He just said, "Let there be light" with His mouth. So with my words, I'll just say, I love you and appreciate you. All the best in your life. Love you.
Yay! She's crying. You're gonna make me cry.
And also to our moms, Yoli. Also to our moms. I think I'll
We
start. Mom,
appreciate them
mom,
and
mom.
we love them.
Mom,
Thank you
I
for
love, love,
everything.
love, 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 love. Love you so much and I appreciate you. You are the best. You are the best and you are an amazing parent. I don't know where I was gonna be if I don't think I was gonna achieve the things that I've achieved now in my life if it wasn't for you. So thank you for being there for me when I needed you the most, because there were times where I was going through the most and you were there for me. And I will never stop appreciating you. I will never stop thanking you because I really don't know. But God bless you, Mom, and I wish that may you live long so that you can see me graduating. You can see me driving my dream cars. You can see my house. You can see meet my children, meet my husband one day. So, Mom, thank you, and I'm proud to be your child. I'm proud to call you Mom. So I thank you, and I love you so much.
Wow, that's amazing. And to my mom, I want to say, Mom, I love you. I love you. I love you so much. You've been nothing but the best thing that ever happened to me. I thank God each and every time for giving me you, blessing me with you, and the things that you do for me, they are amazing. You know, each and every day you inspire me. The fact that you're a single parent and you provide for two kids really motivates me that in life be strong. I know you're a woman of style, you're a strong woman. You motivate me every day, even though you don't say anything, but your actions actually say something. I want to say I love you so much. You're the best thing. And I also pray that God keeps you in my life and see me finish high school, doing my first driving lessons, going and experiencing high school, varsity, and yeah, buying my first house and car. You are an amazing woman, and I want to thank you, thank you, thank you for everything that you've done for me. And I also want to thank you for the things that you're still going to do for me in life. I know that I'm not the only one who thanks you like this. I know that even your siblings' children also thank you like this. I want you to know that you're the best. And yes, I can hear people saying that I'm a strong girl. I know that I took it from you, and I would forever, ever, ever be strong. I know that's what you want for me, and I promise in life to make you happy each and every time. And I love you.
And
Also,
also
Tavi,
to
do you have
other women
anything to
out
say to
there,
your
also
mother?
to other women out there, we thank you for your hard work. We thank you for your passion. And oh my gosh, women these days, there is a lot that they are doing. And we thank Lord, for giving them strength, to go and work for their families, to provide for their families. So to other women out there, happy Women's Month. We love you so, so much. And we promise that we will make you proud.
Also, Tavi, do you
Thank
have
you so
anything
much.
to say to your mother, to my
Yes,
granny?
yes, thank you so much. Thank you, girls. I'm so emotional. Yeah, you guys caught me by surprise, first of all. But before I get there, I think because you guys, just said something special about your mothers. I just firstly want to say I appreciate your parents, even for giving me the opportunity to engage with you guys. The time, the data, and all of that. I remember earlier I asked, "Are you guys okay with data and all of that? Do I need to help?" But you guys were sorted, and I appreciate because obviously it's because of your parents that you are able to be here and do what you're doing. So I just want to send my gratitude to them as well to say the time that you allowing me to engage with your daughters, and of course even engaging them on WhatsApp, and even taking their time now, maybe banally homework, you never know, but I still appreciate that. It means the world to me. And yeah, I appreciate that so much. And I promise to do the best that I can, because these are conversations that are not just going to stop and I'm carrying their hands. I started with Lolly and it's been years now. It started
Yeah.
then, it's still continuing now, and now we have Beyonce. So it's never gonna stop. So definitely you can trust that I can do the best that I can to really be a good role model to them, and do the best that I can. What I know I'll share, where I can help I'll help. And of course to my beautiful mother.
Yes. Oh, don't cry.
Hi.
It's okay, Sintabi.
Oh my God.
It's okay. You're gonna make me cry.
So on the 2nd of August, it was my mom's birthday, and we went at home on the 1st of August, and we surprised my mom. Of course, we didn't tell her that we are coming. It was a surprise. And then of course we went there, and we didn't know at the time that we were sick. My sister and I, we had COVID, and the power of God is amazing. My mother was the
Yeah.
only one at home who was not sick, and she was taking care of us from waking up in the morning, preparing food for us, bringing it in our bedrooms, breakfast, and doing all the night, like all the great things. She has just been an amazing woman, and she has always been that. And because this was a very experience that was, what, recent, I just want to say, God, I appreciate my mother. And I just want to thank my mama. I know that you're going to see this at some point. And yes, this is me, your daughter, appreciating the love and support and the guidance that you've taught me. Today, I am the woman that I am, a wife to
Because
my husband, and it's because of your teachings and your guidance.
yes.
I wouldn't be where I am today. I wouldn't be engaging with young girls like this if you
Oh
didn't teach
yes.
me, if you didn't even guide me on how to be a good sister to my siblings, to my sister and my brothers. So I just want to say thank you. And I thank God that you're still in my life. I thank God that He was even able to help me do the things that I did for you. And He's still going to help me to do more of the things that I need to do. I just want to say thank you so, so much. I love and appreciate you, and God to bless you and add more and more to your life. So I love you, Mama. Thank you so, so much. And um, I think probably Lolly's data, depreciated because we've been here for the longest time now. And I just want
Yeah.
to, yeah, yeah. I just want to say this, that you girls really, yeah, no, you guys caught me off guard. I did not expect those lovely messages from you guys, but I appreciate. Thank you so much for that. It means so much. Sometimes when you do things, you don't realize, as much as I know the value that it brings, but always hearing someone um, telling you the value, or how they feel, or what they, or how you touch them. Maya Angelou said, the late Maya Angelou said that people will forget what you say, but they will never forget how you made them feel. And you guys right now, how you made them feel, this is something that I will never forget. I might forget the games that we played, and the laughing and everything, but I will not forget how you guys made me feel at this very moment. So it might not be, it might not, like, I might not forget, I might not remember the games, but I will not forget how you guys made me feel. And knowing the role that I'm playing in your lives, it's so touching and amazing. And because I know that what I'm doing is to make sure that you guys, what I'm doing with you guys is to plant a seed. And I'm very sure and happy to know that I have planted a seed in you guys. And of course, your parents have done even better, a greater job. For me, I feel like it's just a cherry on top. They have, built that foundation. And I just want to, take my like show my respect to your parents and even the people around you, because it's not just your mothers, you have sisters, you've got relatives that play a role in your life. So thank you so much, and thank you for making me cry online. Thank you for making me cry on my channel. It's not a pretty thing, but I appreciate the tears. I appreciate how I'm feeling, because this is how you guys made me feel. And I love you guys so much, and I'm proud of you guys.
Thank you. Oh my God. Thank you so much. Oh my
Okay,
God.
I'm not gonna talk anymore.
Thank you.
I can't, every time I talk, I can't stop crying. So yeah, I won't talk anymore. Yeah.
I
I
think
think
it's about
Lolly's
that
screen
time
is
to close the
frozen.
show.
I think Lolly's screen is frozen.
Just a sec. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Yeah, we can.
Just a
Oh,
sec.
oh, okay. Did you use a different phone, Lolly? We can't hear you. I think there's a problem with the audio.
Can you hear me, guys?
Yeah, I can hear you, but I think Lolly's muted. Oh, sorry. Did I? No, we can't. It still can't. Maybe log off and log back in again. Yeah, you wanted to say something, Beyonce?
Oh my God.
Did you
Can
want
you
to
hear
say
me?
something? Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Maybe it's my network, cause yeah, I think it's network.
Yeah, no, I think there's issues with network. Lolly, no volume. I'm not sure. Yeah, no. Can you? Um, wait a minute. Okay, it's something. It says your mic is not. Can I mute your guest? Can you talk now? There's something wrong with your audio, babe. I'm not sure why, and it's still showing two screens. It's still showing the other screen. I'm not sure why. I'm gonna edit the mic settings. I'm not sure why. Hey.
Oh my god.
Loli,
Can you
check
hear
ko
me now?
fasa Yeah.
Yeah. Lolly. Wait a minute. Lolly.
Hello?
Okay, we can hear you. So I'm not sure what's happening. It seems like when I put the other screen, it somehow it can what? I mean, the sound is able to come out.
Okay. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I sound very weird. My voice. Can you hear me now?
Huh?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, my voice is like speaking twice.
But on the screen it's fine, so you can just speak. It's okay. It's because it's
Okay.
showing twice on your screen and even on my screen. But here we can hear you. Okay, so it's fine. You can continue. Yeah.
Okay. After all what we said, I was thinking if we could pray.
Yes, we can pray. I love that. I
Okay,
love that.
I'll
I love
pray. Okay. Heavenly
that.
Father,
Okay.
I want to thank you for this moment that you've given us. When we think, when we think deep in the Jehovah. We kneel down before you, Lord, and say, we thank you for everything that you've done for us, Morana. We know that we met Jehovah. Ara kopana ka kgotso Jehovah. Morena. Go buleng pelo tsa rona Jehovah, re ratane ya ka ratane. Let us have a friendship, a good relationship in many more years to come, really, Lord. I thank you, Lord, for every day. I thank you for every moment that you've given us. We thank you that we are healthy. Give us wisdom, give us knowledge, give us everything, Lord. When we think, Jehovah, you are the amazing God, Morena. Father, Lord, you are the one who is being Morena. Say amen.
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 Amen. Thank you so much.
I
Thank
think
you.
we are done, so I don't know if I'm gonna sing or what. But yeah, it's the singing
Yes, no,
afterwards.
it will make
Beyonce's
me
closing
so
the
happy
show.
if you sing. It will make me so happy. You made me cry, so you have to sing for me. So I don't know. So we closing the show because the idea was when you sing, we know that it's basically a rap. It's basically a rap. Yeah.
Yeah, when I sing, I'm gonna actually sing. Then after me, it's Beyonce. She's closing the show.
All right. No, I think Beyonce can close the show and then you sing, and then after that we done. How
Okay.
about that? Yeah. Yeah. So Beyonce, let's allow you to close it.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, our audience at home. Thank you so much for commenting. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we love you and we appreciate you all. From me, Beyonce Masango, Loli, and Alison Tavi, we say we love you and we'll see you next time. Same here. So make sure that you always be alive. Mwah. We love you.
All of the things that I thought I wanted to be. Desperate to find the way out of our world and finally be. Rather than my eyes the saw, my heart it came to life. Is a is not meant to be. Every story tells its part. When the pain cuts you deep, when the nights keep you from sleeping, just look and you will see that I will be your remedy. When the world seems so cruel and your heart makes you feel like a fool, I promise you won't see that I will be your remedy. Thank you.
And with that said, thank you so much, everybody. We love and appreciate you. Thank you for being a part of the show. We apologize for maybe the sound being a little bit, fuzzy, but we appreciate you. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. This content is just the beginning of more great things. We appreciate you. We wish you nothing but the best. May you continue and be the best version of yourself. And remember to make today count. I love and appreciate you all. And thank you all for joining, engaging with us. Mwah.